having some fun, picking some words, then the pictures get done. We share it with each other and we laugh. Type in some words, let the madness unwrap. MidJourney Madlibs, nothing gets clearer. That's the show, it just keeps getting weirder. MidJourney Madlibs, nothing gets clearer. That's the show, it just keeps getting weirder.
Oh my gosh, what on earth?
Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, please come in and make yourself at home. My name is Paddycake. Welcome to Paddycake Games and the next episode of MidJourney Madlibs. With me, as always, is my best friend and my co-host, Brent. How you doing today?
Flabazzled?
Flabazzled? Yeah, you've been dealing with some computer issues, and I don't envy you. We're gonna have some fun now, and we're gonna get started. So you know how this works, and if you don't know how it works, here's how it works. We send each other Madlibs. We send each other the answers to go into the Madlibs. We then take those sentences, we run them through MidJourney, we create a series of art, we get together, we share it with each other, and we laugh. And that's the show, and we hope you like it. And if you do like it, look down below the video. There's a button just for you. It's a thumbs up button. It just means you like the video. And if you're doing that, go right next to it. Click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It helps out the channel a whole lot. And then if you want to do the trifecta, go ahead and ring the notification bell, which will let you know when new videos get posted to the channel. And if you like to come and join us or meet the rest of the community, look in the description of the video. There's a link to a Discord. We have a pretty awesome Discord with some really nice people. We'd all love to meet you, so come and hang out with us. And if you'd like to help out the channel in ways other than liking and subscribing, you can always click the join button. That will let you know what the membership tiers are, and there's extra perks you get for being a member of the channel. Everyone wants to be a joiner. Oh, and another reason to join the Discord. If you want to see the art from the show up close and personal, that's where you got to go to see it, because every day after the video airs, all the art is uploaded to the MidJourney Madlibs channel, so you can view it up close and personal.
Yeah.
Well, Brent, you are first tonight, and I am dying to know what you've done with the impossible problem.
It falls into that I ruined it category. If you remember the word theme from last week that Patrick got, and I got to pick because basically antonyms and synonyms were a free-for-all, so he could just give me any words he wanted, and I had to switch them. And so this is the antonyms.
Okay, so opposites. Everything that I gave him, he had to negate it in some way. This will be really weird.
I had to get sometimes kind of creative, and they may not be technically opposites, but sometimes I did them at opposites within their category. The most sluggish challenge you will encounter in your training at the Starfleet Basement Rec Room is the Kobayashi Maru.
Okay. That's so weird that it gave you action figures.
I chose this one simply because it was the only one that gave me some sluggish.
Oh, they're like sloths.
Well, they look like monkey people to me, sort of, but they're lounging.
Oh, see, they look like that. As soon as you said sluggish, I was like, oh, well, yeah, sluggish. They're sloths. They're all very slow. Yeah.
I mean, there are all sorts of races in the Star Trek universe.
That's true. If there was a sloth race, that would be really interesting. They would fly warp 2, and they're like barely moving past impulse.
We'll get there. This lump of coal will test your ability to freshen up under pressure and make lightweight decisions. I mean, I thought this was a hard test.
Oh, interesting. So it's like a lump of coal with a face on it.
And I used this for one reason, because the first 2 times I ran this, and even with weird and everything, the first 2 times I ran this, I literally just got big, giant lumps of coal sitting on a desk or some flat surface. And that's all. I had a coal.
I have a prompt. I'm not sure if it's tonight's Madlib or Thursday's Madlib, but I have a prompt this week that I had a problem like that with it.
All roadrunners who want to be in command must take this dreaded quick tickle test.
Oh, okay. That's a new race. I don't think there should be allowed on the bridge, though. That seems unsafe. And the thing in the back is that, does it have 2 heads, one facing each direction, and just only one of them has a beak?
Almost like a 2-headed bird. But maybe it's just some Roadrunner chicks kind of just smushed up together.
And I love the old school console. It's like, how does anyone actually understand what any of that stuff is?
Remember Iraq from the Wonder Woman series, and it was like it just this big mainframe with all these little flashy lights on it. And it was the same way, like.
Yeah,
You can't
and
read that.
I mean, new Star Trek, like Next Generation and beyond, they kind of like upgraded a little bit with the Lacar's interface. They made it seem more like a touchscreen computer interface. But old Star Trek, it was just flashing lights,
Light bright.
switches, and like, how do you know what any of that shit does?
The hyper-focused vessel, Kobayashi Maru, is stranded in the Klingon neutral basket.
Just the basket, not the zone, just the basket. Oh, that's an interesting interpretation.
It was the only one that gave me a basket-looking thing. I mean, there's some other basket adjacent, but the other thing about this that I liked even more, not only does it give you the basket, but it also gives you hyper-focused. Because it looks like an aperture of a camera almost.
Oh, I didn't think about it that way. I just thought it was like a tunnel. Like the starship is going into the tunnel, but the tunnel is the neutral basket. Which is weird.
Cadets must decide whether to leave the Poco Frio civilians to certain death or attempt to rescue, which would endanger their own sticky goo and the lives of all crew members. This is a funny sentence, kind of, but the Madlibs weren't all that, or the pictures weren't all that funny. But now that I see it large, I realize that they look like they're walking through sticky goo. That's frozen.
I didn't think of sticky goo. I just thought they were walking through like tide water, you know.
Or I thought snow when I originally saw this.
Oh, really? I like their uniforms. I like the fact that their uniforms. It's weird as it says, their uniforms are uniform.
I will say it doesn't give me a lot of Star Trek vibes. You know, like a lot of the stuff does, but it's definitely that gritty space drama or type
space opera
thing.
Yeah.
Either way, everyone ends up blown to zippers.
Okay. That's an interesting interpretation. I noticed you got a triptych. This is neat. This is neat, though. This is a neat interpretation. I like that it's like a zipper, and the sky is a zipper, and the ground or the city on the ground is inside or underneath the zipper. That's a neat idea.
It almost looks like
and you can actually see the
stitching.
I didn't even notice you could see the stitching on either side of the zipper in the sky.
It's like a jacket or something.
That's freaking cool. I love this. That's this really cool interpretation. I like it.
The only person to ever defeat the Kobayashi Maru was you.
Really? I never knew. Go ahead, sorry.
Who reprogrammed the smoke so that the test could be beaten.
I like the fact that even though you didn't actually say his name, they actually know Kirk's the one that beat the Kobayashi Maru, so we'll put pictures of Captain Kirk up there.
Well, it's almost like Captain or William Shatner and DeForest Kelley kind of mixed up together.
Kind of, yeah.
And of course, DeForest Kelley was a smoker, so that even makes it a little funnier. But yeah, this was the only one that gave an interpretation of someone smoking.
Right. Aboard the Enterprise, which I don't think you've ever seen, ever.
Many consider this solution to be debonair. But that cadet received a commendation for light and fluffy thinking.
And his macarons were
And a lot of macarons. It's so great. And I love that he's holding a commentation of some sort, too,
right?
You know,
About how good his macarons are.
most cadets blow up the Kobayashi Maru. How would you do in this no-wind grassy field?
Okay. Well, that's one way to do it. Wait, you said blow up? Was blow up the word you replaced?
Yes.
So that's the same as pop.
But I was thinking like a balloon. A balloon pops,
Oh,
but you also blow
inflate.
it up.
Inflate. Got it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just turned out that it was
blew
the
up.
perfect word. I mean, because the Kobayashi and Maru, they blow it up.
Right?
That's kind of what happens. So, and here we go with some honorable mentions.
I got to get used to this microphone stand being here. I can't raise my left hand quickly or it'll bump the microphone.
Oh.
Yay! Dishonorable mentions.
The most sluggish challenge you will encounter in your training at Starfleet Basement Rec Room is the Kobayashi Maru.
It's like that scene in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when they engage the infinity drive and they all turn into yarn puppets.
It looks like they're having an argument. I love that that's clearly a Vulcan too.
Right? He's got the slanted eyebrows and the really severe haircut.
So great. All roadrunners who want to be in command must take this dreaded quick tickle test. So it kind of gave us a more
It's like,
anthropomorphic version of it.
yeah. So like the roadrunner is actually a crew member, but I can't help but get this weird feeling that she just ordered like chicken nuggets, not realizing that the chicken nuggets were still alive and had wings, and she opened up the little container and they're all flying away. And she's like, "Oh no, my lunch!" What is that?
I almost didn't use this one, but it's so funny. It's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
But
Go
it's like,
girls. And step and kick. One singular sensation.
Apparently, the Roadrunners are good dancers. And
Apparently.
cadets must decide whether to leave the Poco Frio civilians to certain death or attempt rescue. I don't know why it gave me Lego. I just had to stick it in there.
That's weird. Like, why did it do that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
What is that thing?
It's like, oh.
It looks like a wasp
or something. Yeah, but they have it on. It's all chained up, so that's good.
Yeah.
And it's on a pile of rubber chickens
macaroni,
or something.
or it does look like rubber chickens. That, of course, was the Kobayashi Maru. Maybe I ruined
That
it.
was
Maybe
fun.
it was more fun. It doesn't seem as challenging as the original, for sure.
That's true. Well, speaking of challenges, I've heard that someone has a challenge that they need some help from Lady Shablagoo with. Need some advice? Ask Lady Shablagoo.
Dear Lady Shablagoo, no. Oh. Dear Lady Shablagoo, when I grow up I want to be a cow. My mommy says that I can't be a cow, but my daddy says I can be anything when I grow up. Mommy says that people will want to eat me if I'm a cow, but I'll just be a bulletproof cow that gives the best milk ever. And in 4 flavors. Yay! Can you help convince my mommy that I'd be an amazing cow and all the people and cows in the world will love me? Signed, Bossy or Caleb. Moo.
I wanna be a cow.
Dear Bossy, or Caleb. Oh my stars, you gave me the sweetest little giggle right from the start with that introduction. Shablagoo. Oh, darling, my name gets tangled up in tongues like spaghetti in a fork, so don't you worry about that one bit. Now, to your dream, wanting to be a cow. First of all, bravo. We need more young folks dreaming big and mooing even bigger. Cows are noble, generous, and as you said, full of milk-flavored possibilities. Here's how I see it. Number 1. You might not be able to literally turn into a cow. Your mother is correct. I'd be remiss if I didn't point that out. but you can live your life with the very best qualities of a cow: kindness, patience, and the ability to enjoy a sunny pasture and sharing goodness with others. You can even help cows in real life, be a farmer, a vet, or an animal advocate. That's being a cow in spirit. 2. Costumes, darling. Get yourself the finest cow costume this side of Halloween and live your bovine dreams on the weekends. Practice your moo until it rattles the neighbor's windows. Who's to say you're not a cow when you're dressed as one? 3. You could get really creative and petition NASA to send you to the moon so you can officially become the cow that jumped over it. Then return to Earth as a celebrity cow-human hybrid, adored by millions and sponsored by an ice cream company. Write me from space, sugar. I'll send cookies. Finally, if your mama keeps telling you, no, you can't be a cow, well, then I say she has to spend one afternoon in a cowbell hat singing Old MacDonald every time she opens the fridge. That'll teach her to let dreams breathe a little. Now, Sweet Pea, your daddy's not wrong. You can be anything. You just might need to get creative with how cow fits into your future. And if you're a bulletproof, milk-making, full-flavor superstar cow, even if it's just in your imagination, well, I'd like the chocolate milk, please. With a heartfelt moo, Lady Shablagoo. P.S. Don't let anyone tell you to stop dreaming weird. Weird dreams are the cream on top. And cream, as you know, comes from cows. Bye, y'all.
Scoodly waddy pow. I wanna be a cow. Dooby 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 da. Skididdle bop shala. Mooda 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 moody. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a cow. Zigga zagga.
Well, that's interesting. To say
I
the
mean,
least.
you think that, someone who knows everything wouldn't need advice.
Well, it's time for my Madlib now. And my Madlib tonight is called Life at Sea.
I like it already.
And this was your zoo-themed words.
So, Noah's Ark.
Exactly. So, ahoy! I have just returned from a funky cruise around the coast of Madagascar.
Okay.
It was so funky. Let me tell you.
I did not expect this. But I do love we got a cruise ship, and you're not on it. Whoever you
No, well, they just got back. They just got back from their cruise. This is the attire they wore when they got off the boat, but when they got back home. It's like, I've been on a funky cruise. What a spotted adventure.
That is a huge leopard.
They're all riding it? They're all riding the leopard? That's insane.
Those people in Madagascar are crazy.
Right?
Maybe this was the Kenya part.
I've asked for vintage photographs, but I've never gotten a vintage photograph just without asking for it. So this was kind of a first. When we first tripped the ship, we had to complete a safety grass and practice putting on a life sundress. First of all, this is a zoom out. So I had if you picture like the middle, it was just the woman holding the two things in her hand, whatever the hell those things are. I thought they were dog leashes at first.
Yeah,
but
does she have like pet fish or something?
I hadn't thought of that. Maybe that's what it is. She's walking her fish.
Maybe she's walking her manatee.
It turns out there's nothing that you can see attached to them. They just go down into the ground. But then there's this weird abandoned apartment building on the coast over there, and then there's power windmills in the background, way off in the distance, and then there's a big freight liner that's twice as big as the cruise ship right next to it.
Well, maybe it's in the foreground, but yeah.
I was worried that the waves would make me flap, but I felt perfectly fine.
The waves have made me flap before, for sure. I kind of feel attacked, but
it's like I just
younger version of me.
Well, I just pictured this guy like flapping his arms and sort of like trying to lift up into the air with these seagulls.
It seems to be
It seems to be working.
Semi-successful. Unless he's just really good at jumping.
Yeah, that's it's a very.
I'm looking at these clothes though, and I have literally dressed exactly like this in the past.
Oh really?
With the suspenders, the rolled up pants, with the dress shoes. I mean,
I have too, but I was in a play. It was my costume. Afterward, I ordered a plate of popcorn and brought it to my room.
pretty basic.
Yeah. So
also,
this
why is there snow on deck?
Right. So this was also a zoom out because I didn't get really anything interesting for this, but I kept this one because when I zoomed it out, it's like their room. They went to their room with a plate of popcorn. So is this their room? Is their room just a giant hallway?
Right. Well,
And
look at
also-
the doors. The doors clearly lead outside.
Right, exactly. But I also love that we have we decided that popcorn wasn't enough. We had to have a bowl of potato soup as well. And the spoon and the popcorn is not nearly as funny with the potato soup there, because I was thinking, are you going to eat your popcorn with a spoon? That's weird.
Maybe they put a lot of butter on it and don't get their hands crazy.
My cabin was nice and bloated. This was just so incredibly bizarre
Yeah, this
that
is...
I kept it because it was like an experiment in surreal imagery.
Absolutely. I mean, clearly it understood it to be, a cabin in the woods, but
Yes.
I like that there maybe is an outdoor kitchen with a bowling ball on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this deer antlers that look like they've got a shirt. And then there's these goggles
With
or
goggles,
sunglasses.
yeah. And
It's clearly someone put this thing together to make it look like it's alive, I think. It is very odd.
well, either that or it's like some weird creature that came up to visit and is just like hanging out with his arms hanging over the edge of the porch. It had a nice view of the cage and plenty of space for my benches. And it was in Hiroshima. It was the Enola Gay Memorial Cruise.
Good Lord. I was also... It's also that it's got that superimposed look to it as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do definitely get World War II vibes, whether it's Germany or Japan. But yeah,
Every night, I wore greenish tie attire and dined on the finest lettuce I had ever eaten.
it's not even a wedge. It's just like a bunch of pieces of romaine.
But it's the finest lettuce he's ever eaten.
He's also apparently wearing a boa.
Yeah, a boa of lettuce.
I love that he's in the middle of eating a piece of lettuce too. The finest. I feel like the finest lettuce that you ever had is still going to be basically underwhelming.
Yeah, it's just lettuce. And what is with this hat? Can we talk about the weird glowing jellyfish hat he has on?
I mean, I've been on some cruises, but and I've even been on a couple of Halloween cruises. But still, I don't recall anything like this.
Well, there you go. Here's your next costume for your next Halloween cruise. Just wear a weird, shiny green tie, a boa made out of lettuce, and a green glowing jellyfish hat. There you go. I even got to meet the veterinarian who organized events and a Bunny Meyer impersonator who did live shows each night.
Oh. It clearly doesn't know who Bunny Meyer is.
It does not know who Bunny Myers is. I didn't get anything like that. But, I got this, which was like weird. I didn't even know how to describe this. Like, what aesthetic is this? What is this aesthetic?
I mean, at first you kind of maybe get like a little bit of biker chick aesthetic, but then there's also, what are these? Is that feathers or are they drying fish?
It looks like, I don't know, it looks like drying meat, like strips of flesh.
like
that are being
fish,
dried.
maybe. Yeah, it's so weird. And then there's that creepy bunny. Is this a blowout? I mean, a zoom out?
Yes, this is a zoom out. It was just the bunny. I would sneakily recommend this amazing vacation to anyone.
What?
Because where else can you see a cow hang gliding?
I mean, well, he's probably parasailing.
Well, that too.
But
yeah.
I don't feel that that's a particularly good way to be sneaky. But I do love that it almost looks like it's a fisheye lens as well.
Yeah. Now, what's funny is
this parachute or glider made out of? Because it doesn't look very aerodynamic.
no, it doesn't. It looks like an awning.
Maybe that's the thing. That you need something that big for a cow, I guess.
That's the end of this one. So
Sorry.
I have some honorable mentions to look at, though. I just returned from a funky cruise around the coast of Madagascar.
I suppose those are supposed to be lemurs, but they look more like monkeys.
They took over my boat.
But I do
and
like
kicked
it.
me out,
It's
and
really
they
cute.
stole my hat.
I mean, primates are known to do things like that.
I know. I love this picture. This is What a Spotted Adventure.
Yeah, and exactly what it was. I love this. This is great. They went Dalmatian instead of spotted cat, and I love these clouds.
Oh yeah,
I
the
mean,
clouds are so
this,
cool.
This is the front page of a storybook.
Now,
I mean-
I don't really understand how this dog is going to use the staff that's attached to his backpack because he's obviously not anthropomorphic. He is literally standing like a dog stands. So
It's a stick.
oh, he throws it and he goes. Okay, that's so he can. Well, I was going to say play with himself. Let's not.
I mean,
say
it's
that.
it's a really big stick. But I mean, I've seen more than a few YouTube videos of dogs carrying sticks that were like 3, 4, 5 feet
Yeah,
long, trying to go through the door.
Yes, I love those. This is one of the ones that I was talking about. So when we first tripped the ship, we had to complete a safety grass and practice putting on a life sundress. Well, I don't think anyone will have trouble finding you if you're wearing that color dress.
Well, but the cool thing about life sun dresses is when you go into the water, they just like blow up and keep you afloat.
So
That's
I
its
did.
own built-in raft.
Yeah. So this is the base picture, and most of the stuff I got was stuff like this. So
I actually love this though, especially the fact that it's those loud colors that a lot of life preservers tend to have.
But it
They
got
tend to
really
be orange.
interesting. It got really interesting when I decided to zoom out. So these are 4 examples of the zoom out process. And look what it did weirdly with the architecture between the two. So it was at night. Let me go back to the previous one really quickly. So
Yeah.
I get
It
the
looks very
impression that it's
nighttime.
at night. It's at night. It's a flash
Yeah.
camera. You see people in the background. They're like outside the ship in the dock at night. But now it's like she's on the ship in the daytime, and it's like there's this dark area back here that's like a ship hangar inside, which is weird.
It's a party.
And then the bottom right, it's like these two.
It's a sail.
Yeah, it's like a sail. It's so weird. And then the top left, it's like the deck just turns to night when she goes past that corner. It just did so many weird, unusual things when I zoomed it out.
I don't know what that one is.
Greenish tie attire and dining on the finest lettuce he had ever eaten. So much
Are
so
you sure
he
you
became
aren't
the lettuce.
Yeah, you are lettuce now. It's like The Last of Us with
Right?
cruciferous vegetables.
But lettuce instead of mushrooms. This is an example of the kind of stuff that I would get. So I would sneakily recommend this amazing vacation to anyone. I got a lot of stuff like this. This was
it
one
looks
image.
Absolutely great. A lot of these locales don't necessarily look like they could be in nearby places, but then they kind of do. Like that top middle looks sort of like that bridge looks like something you would see in Asia, but then the one below it looks like something you would see in
Germany.
in Europe.
Yeah, Germany or Sweden. And then the bottom bottom middle looks like the United States. That just looks like a lake. That could be like near here,
Yeah.
you know.
And Yoy Mark, that's probably either in Wales or Australia.
But what's interesting is I decided to find out what would happen if I zoomed something like this out.
Oh, what?
Doesn't that mess with your head?
So it took the top left picture and turned it into something.
Mm-hmm.
And
Took the bottom
even, like,
left picture and spread it
and it
all the
turned-
way across the bottom and joined it with the bottom right picture.
so absolutely weird. And even the middle picture as an extension of itself off to
Yeah.
the side. But then the other ones are, whatever.
Yeah, they're just by themselves.
That's so weird.
And that is the end of my
Aw.
Madlib for the evening.
I want to know where Yoi Mark is.
Me too. We should look that place up.
Echo, where is the town of Yoi Mark?
The United Arab Emirates, or UAE, is a country in West Asia.
All right. Well, that is the end of my Madlib. That's the end of our show for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming by and watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Brent, for hosting with me. It's always a blast.
Sorry, my Siri, my Echo was just going on and on. Okay, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Okay.
All right. Well, make sure you click like and subscribe before you leave, guys, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Welcome aboard to the world on the waves, where boredom is something the ocean saves. We'll take you far, where the dolphins are on funky cruises in Madagascar. Ooh, a spotted adventure, the horizon's dressed in blue. Every port a painted picture, every night a dream come true.
Our cabins are bloated, our luggage is a mess. But we strut on the deck in life's undresses. We lounge on safety grass with a fruity drink and order plates of popcorn till the ship might sink. Life is